This is Kia Went, who is one of our fabulous poetry judges. Nikita couldn't be here this evening for the Ink to Sound Waves award ceremony, but Kia is representing the creative community and the poetry community of Rutland and Stamford. We've met before.
Yes.
You very kindly interviewed for my Wednesday evening show, and it's been a pleasure to have you here this evening. When you were judging this competition, you had so many different adult poems to read. Was there anything that stood out to you in particular?
I think the quality of poems that we had and how many we had submitted was such a surprise as well. And I think we were very much looking at imagery, how you create a picture using language that makes us know exactly what it is that you're talking about. And the two poems that you've had today, I think you can see why we picked those two. The imagery was incredible, and they were just such beautiful, almost fully formed poems, and that's quite unusual usually.
Absolutely, and obviously you were working with Nikita to pick a winner.
Yes.
Was that difficult? Did you both agree, or did you kind of have to fight it out for what you thought was best?
A bit of both, actually. We both agreed on first place.
Okay.
That was the one that we both agreed the same, and then we had 3 or 4 different ones, two that I'd picked, 2 that she'd picked, and we sort of went back through them and looked at them almost with some bullet pointers of what to look for, and if we're getting all of these things, maybe that is the one that needs to be second. So we did it very methodically.
Well, what brilliant work. You had so many to read, and like we've said, we've had so many entries. We're so proud of everybody that entered. We wish we could have given everyone a prize. Obviously, you are part of the creative community here. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your work in Rutland and Stamford?
Yeah, so my friend and I run Rhymes on the Rocks, which is a spoken word event on the second Wednesday of every month at the Bull and Swan. And it's a poetry event for everybody, but we particularly platform neurodivergent people and women and give them a safe space to be themselves and to share their poetry. And we have, it's almost 2 years, I think it's our second birthday in April, so we probably ought to plan a birthday party. And yeah, we've just been getting busier and busier, so it's really nice to see that space is needed. And
Do you have a rough estimate of how many people have been involved since you started?
No, but it must be over 200 now.
Incredible.
Sort of looking at between 10 and 20 every month, and it getting bigger and bigger. But our headliner on Wednesday said the quality of the open mic was incredible, and he found that quite unusual because you usually get a really big mix.
Yes.
But we've got some amazing poets in Stamford, and their writing is incredible.
Where can people find out more information if they'd like to be involved or maybe come and watch or participate in an open mic night?
We're on Facebook and Instagram, Rhymes on the Rocks, and I'm on Instagram, Latchkey Kid Poetry, and we're usually pretty good at responding to messages and things on there, but we put our events up on Facebook as well.
Thank you so much for being a judge and for contributing to Ink to Sound Waves. Thank you very much.